We took a 9-day cruise on board Carnival Adventure from Sydney Harbour, visiting Noumea in New Caledonia, Port Vila in Vanuatu, and Lifou in the Loyalty Islands. Is Carnival Adventure cheap and nasty or cheap and cheerful? How much are drinks? What activities are on board? How is the service? What are the shore days like? How is the entertainment, and who is this cruise right for? Coming up, we'll answer these questions. So join us going to the Pacific Islands. The ship was a short walk from Circular Quay train station, and the embarkation process was a quick, organised, simple affair. Sydney Harbour is a beautiful harbour to sail from, and we had a lovely sunny day on which to do it. Sailing under the bridge, out towards the heads, whilst the bar staff kept the drinks flowing. We had a quick look around the ship, and the public spaces surprised us with their elegance. Our ocean view cabin was both clean and functional. The wardrobe space was good, but the furniture was a little dated. A nice Father's Day touch, and the aircon worked well. After 3 sea days, we arrived in Noumea, which is the largest city in New Caledonia, a former French colony, so therefore has a large French influence. After stepping ashore, transfer buses were laid on to take us into town, where we went for a walk, did some fishing, admired the sea views, went to a patisserie, did some shopping, took a few selfies, and admired the sea life. We splashed in the fountains, walked through the park, and went to the American War Memorial. It was a beautiful sunset when we sailed from Noumea. Breakfast, lunch and dinner were served at one of 4 venues. The service was good at all. The pantry, which is the buffet on Carnival cruises, which served hearty, traditional buffet style food. Salads, roast meats, breakfast, and tea and coffee was available all day. You could sit inside or outside. Waterfront is a sit-down restaurant offering Australian food in a nice setting with singing and dancing waiters every night. Angelo's is an Italian restaurant included in the price. This is a nice setting, and this was our favourite restaurant on the ship. The food was good here. Dragon Lady is a Chinese restaurant. Think Chinese takeaway. This is the most elegant restaurant on the ship. Trattoria is an Italian pizza joint. By day, from 11 till 4 serves complimentary pizza, and in the evening is an upcharged dinner restaurant. The menus, whilst a little repetitive, had something for everybody, and we were pleasantly surprised by the quality of the food at the 3 sit-down restaurants. The beautiful island of Lifou is a tender port. The turquoise waters of Lifou are beautiful. And you'll probably see the odd pirate and coconuts and coconuts and more bloody coconuts. After all them coconuts, it was time for a walk. And see the phallic symbols. Do some shopping. Now which one? Which one? Ah, this one. And it was time to go down underground to the cave, where some of us jumped into the abyss and others prayed for their safe return. Then it was time for lunch at a local cook-up, and then off to the beach, grabbing a couple of cold ones on the way. Now that is a budget cruise line. In the afternoon, we caught the tender back, and we really enjoyed our day at Lifou. There are many bars on Carnival Adventure, including the Adventure Hotel, which is an Australian style pub. The Piano Bar, which is a missed opportunity. It lacked a piano and a pianist, but a wonderful setting. The Oasis Bar, which is an outdoor bar on the aft deck. This is the only bar that has a happy hour. The bars on the ship were numerous and are scattered everywhere. And here are the drink prices. The outdoor areas of the ship are looking dated, and I presume this won't be fixed until the ship goes in for major refurbishment in February 2027. Port Vila is currently a tender port after the earthquake of December 2024 decimated the port facilities. When we got off our tender, we got a local driver, Joseph, and he took us around the island. We met some wonderful people and saw some wonderful scenery. This is a really beautiful place. If you love water sports and generally getting wet and seeing great natural beauty, you will love Port Vila. The Blue Lagoon is a delight. The turquoise waters and the rope swings, you're going to have some fun here. But we got changed and Joseph drove us back to the ship where we got the tender back. There is a lot to do on board. You can swim in one of the many pools or hot tubs, visit the Oasis pool at the aft of the ship, which is adult only, look at the big screen on the top deck or play on the water slide. Visit the casino and have a fludder. Visit the spa and have a treatment. There's a large gymnasium. And play table tennis. Visit the shops. Or sit in one of the many public areas. Catch a show at the Black Circus Theatre, where the production of Blanc de Blanc was very popular. The Marquee Theatre had a show on every single night. And entertainers played round the ship all day and all night. It was a wet old day when we sailed into Sydney, unlike when we left. There was much to like about the cruise, including the value for money, the elegant public spaces, the food and service were of a high standard, the ports were beautiful. The dislikes included the drink prices, the tired cabins, the lifts that were constantly broken, and the constant upselling, particularly at the dinner table. This cruise would suit anyone on a budget, young families with young children, and groups of youngsters who want to get away for a few days in the sun. It ain't luxury cruising, but it ain't luxury prices. Would I go again? I've already booked.